Welcome to this interview with Smyths Toys and the journey of implementing SAP SuccessFactors and ProMark. I am Henrik Trolle from Mark Information, Aoife Conway from Smyths Toys, and Mark Oakton from Mark Information, our UK business unit, will tell you about the benefits that Smyths Toys have achieved in their business with SAP SuccessFactors and ProMark. So, welcome.
Hi. Hello. Aoife, would you just like to explain a little bit about yourself, first of all, please?
Yes, sure. So, as Henrik says, my name's Aoife Conway, and I've worked in Smyths Toys in the IT department for 5 years now. We're an Irish-owned toy retailer, and we have 130 stores across the UK and Ireland, and a further 100 stores in Central Europe. I was given the task of managing the SAP SuccessFactors project, which included the ProMark integration. We needed a new payroll solution as our current system is end of life by 2021, and what we currently have is outdated and a manual system. We wanted something more modern and in line with our current applications across the company, which are mostly SAP based. So along with the payroll module that we took from SuccessFactors, we also implemented Employee Central and Recruitment Management, which are two HR-based solutions. As I said, we have SAP-based products across our company. We use them for buying, logistics, IT and finance. So the goal was to have an SAP application for payroll and HR also. This project was a little bit difficult for Smyths. We didn't have any HR system before now, and the payroll process was quite outdated. On top of that, a month before we were due to go live with some modules, the pandemic hit UK and Ireland quite bad, so we had to put everything on hold for a few months. We are now live with Employee Central and Recruitment Management in SuccessFactors, which includes the ProMark integration, and we plan to go live with EC Payroll in 2021.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Aoife, for the introduction. So what we're going to do now is just move on to question one. Yeah, the benefits for Smyths Toys in improved HR data quality and transparency. Would you like to explain a little more for me, please, Aoife?
Sure. So Smyths Toys, as I said, didn't have any HR system in place until now. This meant every store had so much paper, a lot of filing cabinets, very little reporting was able to be done quickly. So it was quite labour intensive to track. We now have a system that seamlessly tracks the entire life cycle of an employee. SuccessFactors covers the recruitment, hiring, time management, absence management, payroll, and eventually the resignation of an employee. Many changes happen to an employee's profile throughout their time in Smyths, whether they move departments or location, they can be promoted or demoted, and all of this is captured on SuccessFactors Employee Central module, and this is then synchronized onto ProMark. We are delighted that the integration with ProMark works so well. We needed a product that was able to work with our long-standing time and attendance solution. We now have a modern system where we can report easily on all employees across all our regions. Everything is correctly documented, and so many of our manual processes are now obsolete.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. So if we now move on to question two, how do process improvements add value within Smyths Toys?
Moving to SuccessFactors has streamlined our time to pay process. ProMark will validate the payroll absence data that is submitted on a weekly basis. Payroll data is split out per date and imported directly into the required time types. Also, with cost center recharging, ProMark tracks the cost centers that each employee works at per day based on the transactions, and sends the data to SuccessFactors without needing any user intervention by the payroll team. Payroll data is submitted on a Monday for the previous week. We now have an efficient decentralized scheduling process where store managers are responsible for the store's weekly schedule. They create this schedule on a Thursday each week, and they also have time to make adjustments as needed, like if an employee isn't able to show up, they can find someone to cover their shift. Once we're live with EC Payroll, we will be able to carry out a budget versus schedule comparison with ProMark. This is just the start of the benefits that we will have, and we're able to utilize both applications, ProMark and SuccessFactors, to their full potential.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much again. And then moving on to question 3, the advantage of a modern REST API integration between SAP and ProMark.
One of the key, one of the key advantages of REST APIs is that they provide a great deal of flexibility. We're able to have Employee Central and ProMark talk to each other seamlessly and in real time, which was a requirement for us. Another advantage is the security in using REST APIs. It's in fact the SAP industry standard.
Good. And then last but not least, last question, just a quick look at the TCO, please.
The TCO, total cost ownership of the solution, is low, and we now have a solution that we are using in the UK and Ireland, but it will be easy to implement this across our other stores in CE if needed.
Perfect again. So just to recap then, just some closing remarks. Yeah, the main benefit is actually that ProMark and the SAP integration now covers the employee's life cycle, and it allows Smyths Toys to be able to report and view the data accordingly across the whole business in an easy and efficient manner. It also means the fact that actually with the ProMark application has added value in regards to things like the data that's sent from ProMark back into EC in regards to absence and time data. Also the fact that there's a recharging of employees' hours against different cost centers. And obviously the fact that it's just a continued journey with Smyths Toys and ProMark that allows us to move forward, and this is just the start. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And obviously using a efficient and modern interface to be able to exchange data and the two applications. So I think it's been a real benefit. So I would just like to say for you today, thank you, Aoife. Thank you for your time. It's been much appreciated for the time and effort, and obviously the continued cooperation between Mark Information and Smyths Toys.
Yes, thank you, Mark. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, both. It's very interesting to hear about the story that you both tell us, and of course that we are interested to work with you continuously, and hopefully we can bring inspiration to other customers in the SAP world. So thank you very much. Enjoy the day.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.